So I personally created, launched, and scaled more than 30 courses and attracted more than 78,000 students across the whole world. And in order to be able to do so, I've researched the absolute best online course creation tools for every single step of the process, from analyzing, researching, scripting, shooting, editing, hosting. I have a full list of the absolute best software, the most value for money software, as well as free options of tools, AI, and software that you can use to completely elevate your course creation experience. And this is exactly what we're analyzing in this video right here. So the first step of the online course creation process is researching, right? You need to perform audience research, market research, and topic research. And in my opinion, the best way to research a course that is both going to be successful, so bring enrollments, and it's going to be of high demand, and also adheres to your passion, to your skill, and to the things that you're ready and comfortable to teach, is by using online course marketplace insight tools. So online course marketplace, these are huge hubs in which you can upload your courses there, and students organically consume these courses from these marketplaces. We're talking about Skillshare, Udemy, Skill Success, Coursera, those types of places. In my opinion, from all of the marketplaces, Udemy has the best market analysis tool. It lets you know about the trends, which courses are trending, the trending topics that sell more than others. It also lets you know the average amount of money that a course generates in each topic. And it also informs you, if you were to create a course today with 0 students and 0 enrollments, where you would rank in search results. So those metrics are very, very important, and they can 100% be leveraged to find success with your courses. Another straightforward way to research a topic that you're thinking about creating an online course on is YouTube. So search on YouTube for the topic that you're thinking of creating a course about, right? Are people interested in these topics? Are videos around the topic that you're thinking about creating a course on getting traction? How many views are they getting? Are they getting more than 100,000 views or less than 100,000 views? So you can definitely use YouTube search bar to search if there is demand for the topic that you want to create a course on. Now, the next step after researching and concluding to the topic that you want to create is to actually outline the course and potentially also script it. Now, I'm not a huge advocate of scripting the lessons of your course. I like the free flow of just going a cappella with a camera, but you definitely need to outline your course. And the absolute best tool to outline a course is, you guessed it, ChatGPT. So download GPT, it's completely for free. It's gonna solve lots of problems in the whole course creation process. You're gonna be giving GPT the title, right, of the course that we have brainstormed in the market analysis in the previous step, and you will ask GPT to outline a 15 lesson or a 20 lesson course around this topic right here. Now, in my case, I do not want to directly produce courses exactly like GPT has outlined them, but I take inspiration from the outline that GPT gave me, and I also add my creative experience and have the best of both worlds. Now, as I mentioned before, I do not like to script the lessons of my course because it just feels too robotic creating the lessons. What I really like to do though is create PowerPoint presentations and then screen record these PowerPoint presentations. This is how you will be creating the biggest part of the content of your course. So you obviously need a software to create these presentations. Now, the 3 softwares that I use to create PowerPoint presentations for my courses are obviously PowerPoint, right? Microsoft PowerPoint. I use this. I used to use it mostly back in the day. Then I moved to Canva, which is an amazing tool with many elements. You can find illustrations, different titles, different images, different styles of presentations, and it really works well. And if you want to go rogue and use 100% AI, you can use Gamma AI, which is like an artificial intelligence software that you give it a prompt, you give it the general theme of your presentation, and then Gamma AI goes ahead and actually creates the PowerPoint presentation for you. Keep in mind that you might need to step in and add or remove some stuff from the slides, but most of the content is created by Gamma AI. And at this point, I shall mention that the most time-consuming part of the whole course creation process is creating the PowerPoint slides. So by leveraging artificial intelligence and the power of artificial intelligence, you can really save some time here. So now that you've created the slides of your PowerPoint presentation, it is time to start shooting. And there is not really a software that you can use to shoot videos with a camera, but there are different types of screen recording software that you can use in your MacBook or your Windows computer. So what I like to use is Camtasia. Camtasia is a paid screen recording software. I've purchased Camtasia and I screen record my PowerPoint presentations, but you can definitely use QuickTime Player, if you have a MacBook, it has an integrated screen recording software option, and you can also use VSL. VSL also has an integrated screen recording option. On top of that, I usually consult my clients to use OBS. So OBS stands for Open Broadcaster Software, and it's just a completely free tool that you can use in order to switch cameras when you're live streaming and, of course, screen record your videos for your courses. Now, once you've produced the content and we've shot the content with our camera and our screen recording software, it's time to move to the editing. And there are many different types of, obviously, video editing applications that you can use. I personally use Final Cut Pro because I edit my courses on my MacBook. If you have a Windows PC, the absolute best video editing software that you can use is Premiere Pro. It is the most professional one, and it's really worth understanding and knowing how to edit videos in Adobe Premiere Pro. And then obviously, if you want a free option, you can go with CapCut. I shall mention that editing online course content is not hard. It does not require heavy editing. It is very straightforward, and it's very easy for you to edit online course content. So you can go with CapCut. You do not need a sophisticated online course editing software. So congratulations, you have created your course lessons, right? You have scripted them, outlined them, shot them, and edited them. Now it is time to search engine optimize the title, the description, and the tags of these lessons. And an amazing tool that I like to use to search engine optimize like the metrics of my courses is ChatGPT. So I import as much information about my course that I have on GPT. I usually also import some of the presentations that I've done. So literally the slides of the PowerPoint presentation, I export them as PDFs, and then I give them to GPT, all of the slides of all of my presentations, of all of my lessons of the course, and I ask for a search engine optimized title, description, tags, and keywords for my course. Now that you're done with search engine optimization, it is time to create a thumbnail for your course, right? And there are actually many different thumbnail or photo editing applications that you can use out there. The one that I use and the gold standard for every beginner that doesn't want to overdo it with a thumbnail but still wants a professional result is obviously Canva. So with the same subscription that you're going to be using in order to create PowerPoint presentations, you can also edit thumbnails. And by the way, Canva is completely for free, but you can also pay for a subscription if you want more services out of it. So the course is done, the course is produced, you have search engine optimized the title and the description, and you also have an amazing thumbnail. Now it's time to host the course somewhere. And there are two pathways that you can follow. The first one is hosting your course in your own website. To do that, you will need an online course hosting platform. Now, I want you to think that online course hosting platforms are just pretty much websites that you can create, and they also host your courses, which are going to be sold as digital products. And now these online course hosting platforms are Kajabi, Thinkific, and Teachable. Those are the best ones that I can think of. Kajabi is the most expensive one, but gives you access to the most tools, analytic tools. You can retarget people that opt in for your course but then get out of the website and don't buy. Then we have Teachable, which is completely free for the first 10 students that you bring inside your course, and then you start paying them a yearly or a monthly subscription. And by the way, I think that Teachable is an amazing first way to approach this online course hosting thing. And you get Thinkific, which is the best of both worlds. So it's not completely free, but it's not as expensive as Kajabi. So you can definitely go with Thinkific if you don't want to go for the free version, but you also don't want to pay like $300 a month, which is Kajabi. Now, if you don't want to host your course in your website, and by the way, this is what I would consult you, you can host your course in online course marketplaces. And you should host your courses in online course marketplaces. This is how I was able to accumulate 78,000 enrollments in my courses. And this is what I actually teach if you click the first link in the description. Now, online course marketplaces such as Skillshare, Udemy, SkillSuccess, Coursera do not require a single dollar from your pocket on monthly fees. And once your courses are uploaded in these marketplaces, you get access to the tens of millions of students that consume and purchase courses through these marketplaces every year organically. And the coolest part is that you can cross-upload your courses in all of these marketplaces and they will not have a problem with it. Now, if you want more information on how to create, launch, and scale your course to tens of thousands of students in marketplaces without paying a single dollar in ads or without needing to have any followers, you can click on the first link in the description and you will get access to a 1-hour complete guide on how to do so. So thank you very much, and I'm going to see you in the next video.